Welcome back for yet another episode from my Tesla Robotaxi video series. Here we are going from the Long Center for Performing Arts to Terry Black's once more, where again the purpose of this ride is to test not only the exit of this kind of twisty and windy driveway back onto the city streets, um, but also how Robotaxi handles a bunch of pedestrians, including cyclists that are moving in front of us and alongside us, and then finally the Terry Black's parking lot, which, again, as I mentioned a few videos back, is one of the busier parking lots in the area. It's got bad human drivers, a ton of pedestrians, and just everything you can kind of throw at the vehicle. It's got it right. So we'll kind of see once more again how Robotaxi handles that. With the drive now underway, you see we have a vehicle on our left. They have part of the side there on the right coned off. But then we have, split lanes here. There's actually a median in this part of the driveway. The car does a great job of picking the right side, which is the correct direction, obviously, and then coming to a stop. Now, keep an eye on a cyclist here. You'll see him approaching right at us. He's actually going to turn right in front of us here. But the car never hesitates. It always pauses and stays stopped, so it's not jerky again on the throttle or brake, just as it should. And then as soon as that cyclist passes, we then proceed with that right turn onto this road here, and then followed by yet another right turn. Now, what I think is cool as well is the cyclist is still right in front of us, but now alongside us. And if you watch the speed on the display, you'll notice again, no speed changes, no sudden acceleration or brake inputs. Car remains confident and smooth. So as we get close to the end of the ride here, we have this final unprotected left turn to enter Terry Black's barbecue parking lot. As you can see here, there's a couple cars in front of us, very similar to before. However, their flashes are not on, which is what I think triggered FSD before to basically stop in the middle and then try to end the ride there. So the car will enter the lot here, but as you can see, we got pedestrians going everywhere. We have cars everywhere. And now we have oncoming traffic here that we're going to have to yield for, which the car does, because there is no way to, enter the parking lot. So it keeps all these variables in mind, and you can see it's doing it confidently. It's not, again, adjusting speed or brake inputs there. It's always smoothly coming to a stop, waiting when it has to, like it is now. And then as soon as this traffic passes here and there's an opening, the car will go for it. With the traffic clearing now, you'll watch the car make the unprotected left turn and notice the speed and how comfortable it enters that parking lot. There is a dip there, and as I made in the comparison video there, the Waymo will carry way too much speed through there every single time. The Robotaxi actually nicely slows and recognizes there's a dip in the road there. So from a rider comfort perspective, the Robotaxi is much better at handling that. On top of that, you'll see this person in front of us now is reversing, and they got really close to our bumper, and I was waiting for FSD to go into reverse, which I've seen it do a few times now. However, it was aware enough to know that person wasn't going to come in contact with us and just kind of stayed put. And then as we inch forward here, we obviously have some VRUs all around us here, but this white Tesla Model Y in front of us here is waiting on a parking spot. So somebody is going to pop out of their spot here, and that person's going to try and take that spot, but you'll notice they're going to back in. So once some of these cars kind of clear out of the way here, and that white Model Y here, yeah, moves up to take the parking spot, you'll see our car inches forward here, but it doesn't do something stupid where it tries to like get behind the white car that's backing out. You'll recognize that it sees that car is trying to make a maneuver as well. So it gets a little closer, but stops right where it should. And then as soon as that white cars out of the way, you'll see the Model Y then move up. And again, we will move up a bit, but we never cross into the path of that Model Y that's backing up. So FSD did a really good job here of being courteous and not blocking that car while it's trying to make its maneuver. I was like ready to kind of get out here, and but then at the same time I wanted to see what it would do, and I think it passed this test with flying colors here, as you see right now. With the Model Y in front of us now parked, we were able to proceed further into the parking lot here, and we have a couple pedestrians that we're going to come across. I want you to keep an eye on the display here. You'll see that the car is still inching forward while obviously letting them cross in front of us, but allowing us to make progress further into the lot. So this is really good, confident behavior here. And then you'll see the second pedestrian on our left here. And again, the car reduces its speed, nice and gradually, but also keeping, 1 mile per hour there so we can continue to inch forward to that pickup spot, which is exactly right here. So overall, I think, I know this ride was a quick one, but FSD did a great job tackling the super busy parking lot once again. Honestly, textbook behavior. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.